Have you ever felt like your mind is running a marathon you never signed up for? Like there's a constant noise in your head that you just can't turn off? You're not alone. Millions of people wake up every day feeling trapped inside their own minds, carrying invisible weight that no one else can see. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Your mind doesn't have to be your prison. It can be your greatest ally. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to share with you the exact framework that can help you reclaim your mental freedom. And the best part is, you can start implementing this today. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could completely transform how you experience every single day of your life. Most of us are walking around with minds that feel like overstuffed closets, crammed with worries, regrets, and endless to-do lists. We've normalized this mental chaos to the point where we think it's just part of being an adult. But let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly at peace in your own head? When was the last time you experienced genuine mental silence, even for just a moment? If you're struggling to remember, that's a sign that your mind has been running on autopilot for far too long. The constant mental chatter isn't just exhausting, it's stealing your ability to be present, to enjoy life, and to make clear decisions. Understanding why our minds feel so heavy is the first step toward lightening that load. Let's start with something tangible that most people overlook. Your physical environment is a direct mirror of your mental state. When you look around your space right now, what do you see? Is your desk cluttered with papers? Are there dishes in the sink? Clothes on the floor? Every piece of physical clutter you see is actually occupying mental real estate. Your brain processes everything in your environment, and when that environment is chaotic, your mind has to work overtime just to filter through the noise. Think of it this way. If your computer had 1,000 tabs open, it would slow down dramatically. Your brain operates the same way. When you clear your physical space, you're literally giving your mind permission to breathe. This isn't just about being neat for the sake of being neat. It's about creating an external environment that supports internal peace. Start small. Choose one surface, one drawer, one corner of your room. Clear it completely. Notice how that small act of organization creates a sense of accomplishment and calm. That feeling is your mind thanking you for removing unnecessary burden. Now let's address the biggest thief of mental freedom: our obsession with time that doesn't exist. Most of us spend the majority of our mental energy in one of two places: the past or the future. We replay conversations from last week, analyzing what we should have said. We ruminate on mistakes from years ago, wishing we could go back and change them. Or we jump to the future, worrying about things that haven't happened yet, creating elaborate worst-case scenarios in our minds. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Neither the past nor the future actually exists in any real, tangible way. The past is a memory. The future is imagination. The only moment that truly exists is right now, this very second. Yet this is the one place most of us refuse to live. When you're doing the dishes, are you actually present with the sensation of warm water on your hands? Or is your mind somewhere else entirely? When you're having a conversation, are you truly listening? Or are you thinking about what you'll say next, or what you need to do later? This mental time traveling is exhausting because you're essentially trying to live multiple timelines simultaneously. Your body is in the present, but your mind is scattered across past and future. The solution isn't to never reflect on the past or plan for the future. It's about doing those things intentionally and then returning to the present moment. When you give your full attention to what you're doing right now, you stop fragmenting your mental energy. You become whole again. There's another heavy chain that keeps our minds trapped. Living according to other people's blueprints for our lives. From childhood, we've been conditioned to seek approval. We've learned to filter our choices through the question, what will they think? They could be our parents, our friends, our colleagues, or even society at large. We make career choices based on what sounds impressive. We pursue relationships that look good on paper. We present a version of ourselves that we think others will accept. And every time we betray our authentic desires to meet someone else's expectations, we add another layer of tension to our minds. It's like wearing clothes that don't fit. You can do it, but you'll never be comfortable. The weight you feel in your mind often comes from this disconnect between who you are and who you're pretending to be. Here's what I want you to understand. Living simply and authentically according to your own values isn't selfish. It's necessary for mental freedom. When you stop performing for an imaginary audience and start making choices that align with your genuine preferences, your mind relaxes. You're no longer maintaining multiple versions of yourself. You become integrated, whole, at peace. Let me share something crucial that many people resist hearing. Your mind is not your friend by default. It's more like an untrained dog. If you let it run wild, it will create chaos. It will chase every thought, bark at every stimulus, and exhaust you completely. Your mind wants everything. It wants to plan, worry, judge, compare, fantasize, and ruminate, all at the same time. If you give your mind everything it demands, you'll end up completely depleted. This is why discipline isn't restriction, it's liberation. When you learn to guide your mind rather than being dragged by it, you experience true freedom. This doesn't mean suppressing thoughts or emotions. It means developing the skill to observe your thoughts without being controlled by them. Think of it like this. You're not the thoughts themselves. You're the awareness that notices the thoughts. When you realize this distinction, something powerful happens. You stop identifying with every passing mental state. A worried thought doesn't make you an anxious person. An angry thought doesn't define your character. They're just weather patterns moving through the sky of your consciousness. The more you practice observing rather than reacting, the more space you create between stimulus and response. That space is freedom. Mental freedom isn't a destination you reach and then you're done. It's a practice, a daily choice to create space in your mind. Start today with these fundamentals. Clear your environment to clear your mind. Anchor yourself in the present moment rather than living in past regrets or future worries. Live authentically according to your own values instead of others' expectations. And learn to observe your thoughts rather than being controlled by them. Remember, your mind has been running on autopilot for years, possibly decades. Changing that pattern takes time and patience, but every small step you take toward mental freedom compounds. The peace you create today makes tomorrow easier. You deserve to experience lightness in your mind. You deserve to feel at home in your own head. The journey starts now, and it starts with you making one small choice toward freedom. Take that first step today. Peace Code. Let's change ourselves, and the world will change instantly. New Peace Code videos on every week. Share if you like. Subscribe if you want more.